freaking scary. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided to vlog today. It just, you know, it's the right thing to do, and I've missed talking to you guys. So welcome back to my channel. For those of you, it's your first time, welcome. I'm a real estate agent here in Philadelphia. In my channel, I post a lot of real estate agent tips and day in the life, real estate market update. If you don't want to miss out on another video, be sure to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Okay, so I just got a smoothie. I also got a big thing of coffee. Also a big thing of a salad. I didn't really like do it myself. I just kind of picked whatever they have. Well, actually, I was supposed to have a closing last week. Now it's extended to today, and I double checked with the agent. I made sure everything is okay, but guess what? It's being extended again, and it just gets frustrating when I talk to my seller, and especially when the seller is like a sphere of influence. So, you know, you just really don't want to have this hard conversation with your seller. But holy shit. That was freaking scary. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Okay guys, before I get into today's video and today's topic, I do wanted to remind you guys, my course is running a 10% off. So if you guys want to know all my script and how to use Mojo Dollar, get my listings through cold calling over the years, and you know, I have all the listing presentation and buy presentation, go check it out. Okay, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about the dark secret about team leader and also real estate broker, like how to choose a broker. I know the content might be a little long, so I'm gonna separate that out into two videos. The reason I came up with this video topic is yesterday I had a friend over, and we were just talking because he was in the process of getting his real estate license, and a couple weeks ago he passed his real estate exam, and now he signed up with a real estate team. And I talked to him about it. My advice can be brutal sometimes because I just like to be honest with people, right? I think people get in the business to try to make money, make a living. So obviously, you know, I gave him some hardcore advice. And with the real estate team leader that he has, I actually looked up the guy. So if you guys watch my previous video, you know I recommend you guys to download HomeSnap, and on HomeSnap you can kind of check and see like how many deals that agent has done. Even with choosing a broker, it's helpful to see if that broker has been focused more on listing or the buyer side, right? Because if you want to learn more about listing, you want to follow somebody who is a master of getting listing. So I find that team leader / broker's profile on HomeSnap, and guess how many deals he has done in the past? He has done only 18 listing and then 16 buyer side. Okay, however, when I click on that 18 listing, he has only sold 3 houses, and that's insane to me. I mean, conversion rate, what's a normal conversion rate? I would say maybe 40 to 60%. That's a pretty, you know, normal conversion rate. So if he only sold 3 out of 18, his conversion rate is really low, and that tells you two things. One is he definitely don't prospect. He doesn't get like legit, you know, seller. He doesn't know how to qualify seller. And number two is he is heavily based on sphere of influence. That just tells you that he's one of those broker that doesn't really go out there and get business. Maybe he's a nice guy, and he tends to overprice listing. So he doesn't really have a listing presentation. He doesn't really know how to, you know, price a house, which causes the listing not to sell. So it's very common. Not every real estate broker and team leader is a great salesperson, let alone a great listing agent. But if you want to learn through people like that, you might be better off finding someone who is an online coach that's really good at selling houses elsewhere. I came to a few summary that I want to share with you guys with a team leader. So number one is you wanted to know, like, a team leader, there's a difference between a team leader and real estate broker, okay? When I was part of the team, my team leader is not my broker. I still have to pay a commission split to a broker and team leader. Although in my friend's case, the team leader is the real estate broker. So they might be a smaller brokerage versus like a big franchise company. So overall, what I find is team leader, they do not care if their agent is successful or not. And actually quite opposite, they want their agent to do what they're being told. Usually when you're a new agent, you are assigned as a role to be a buyer's agent on that team, and what you're supposed to do is they have a transaction coordinator, they have a marketing director, and sometimes they even have somebody who generate leads, and most of the time they just buy leads from Zillow, right? So you are assigned a role as a buyer agent. It's basically if the team leader has a bunch of listings or somebody on your team is a design listing agent, you just receive a bunch of buyer leads. They don't qualify them, they give it to you. All you need to do is just go there, open the door, and hopefully that buyer is going to write a contract. But just think about how much you're missing out, like how much you could challenge yourself to do when you're a brand new agent. Because when I was a brand new agent, I was willing to do everything. I was willing to pick up a phone, I was willing to work with renters, I was willing to work with buyers, I was willing to pretty much do everything. So like you're missing out the chance of like actually talking to sellers and actually practicing and be on the field, and making mistakes ultimately can make you grow. Because being on the team, I think the #1 pro is to get comfortable. However, it works as a con for you, because you don't want it to get too comfortable in your skin, then you can't really grow that much. And the second point I don't like about is like I said, the team provide leads for you. Team usually purchase leads. They do very heavily on marketing, and that's kind of how they get lead. But those leads are such poor qualified leads. I personally have been getting Zillow leads for 3 years, and I'm still getting Zillow leads. Right now, what I do with my Zillow leads, I don't touch them unless they're listing a house, because I'm qualifying the sellers. But if they're looking to buy, or a video tour, or a renter, or whatever, I just let them call my buyer agent directly. I don't even touch them, I don't deal with them, just because how poor quality of the leads are, it just doesn't make sense for me to waste time on it. So those are the leads that you mostly will be given when you're on a team. The point is, it is easier. The next point is the team structure is not profitable. The only two team structure that is profitable in my mind is a husband and wife team or a family run team. So where it's like they make everything is in the same pot, it just works a lot, like it works better. But if you are not related and you have to pay a coordinator, you have to pay a bunch of expensive marketing costs, overall, I don't think team is profitable in any way, because a lot of new agents, what I find in the trend is they are on a team and then they learn the basics, they leave. And the next one is the team training. A team usually gave out trainings to their agents, but I just don't find their trainings is as helpful as if you would get trainings or skills from somebody who's actually daily practicing it. Because a lot of the things that they're teaching, especially with like the school, or they're teaching the things on the paper, it's nothing compared to where you're gonna be, confronted, or something that you're actually experiencing to this day. Even with Joey, he's been a broker for selling real estate for 15 years. He said every single deal is still teaching him new things that he could not learn on his own. So you're not gonna be successful just by getting all the trainings with companies. You're going to be successful by only through yourself and making mistakes. And last but not least is branding. And that's essentially the reason why I left Keller Williams, because I was on a team and I was associating my name with KW, but honestly, when I go to like a networking event, when I meet my client, the first thing that they always ask is like, hey Luna, like what company do you work with? And honestly, I don't think that matters, because Keller Williams, there's so many Keller Williams all over the country, right? One Keller Williams office does not represent the other office. So I don't want them to associate my name with a company brand. Like I want them to know who I am, like who Luna is. Eventually, maybe I'll open my own company. Like I want to build my own personal brand. That's kind of why I left the company. I choose a local company to focus on my own skills and then use social media platform to like bring up my personal branding. So this video is already long enough, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you watch until this far, make sure you comment fortune cookies down below. Also, join my private Facebook group. This is Luna over here. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!